back in town. First time we've been on solid ground for 5 days.
Yep.
So we're gonna head over to our favorite fast food restaurant.
Chick-fil-A.
And have a bite to eat. And then most likely go home, unpack, and hit the sack. We left Lake Boca by 45 or so. It was the first bridge just north of Lake Boca, opened up at 6, or the next opening was at 6. So we went from Lake Boca to Pina Island, and then from Pina Island we went to
Go for a swim.
We went for a swim, cooled off, let the dogs walk, go for a swim also, let the kids play for a little while, and then within an hour we're out of there. And we went through Lake Worth Inlet, aka Palm Beach Inlet, and went San Lucie Inlet in about anywhere between 30 to 50 feet depth, and seas were just swells, like these slow rollers, which made for a nice comfortable ride. I think the worst part of that whole trip was actually docking and unloading the boat.
Docking was fun. That was an adventure.
Oh man. Half the lines were not in place because I took them with me, so that made it for an interesting docking experience.
What was that? The winds that were pushing us?
And then the winds were pushing us, and the waves were at the dock was just too much. It was very choppy. So the winds are still kicking here. I think they're maybe 20 knots or so. So 5-day trip to the Keys to run away from the hurricane, and we escaped from Hurricane Dorian. Don't forget to like, subscribe, thumbs up, and let me know how you spent Hurricane Dorian. Hopefully you guys turned out well. We had no damage to the car that was left at the marina for a week. No damage to the boat.
Doesn't look like there's any downed tree limbs. No damage to the businesses in the area. Everything looks like the way we left it.
So I left the safety pin on the, what is it called again? Post?
Post, huh?
And it's still there.
Was it really?
Yes.
Well, that shows us the winds weren't that high then.
The winds didn't even move a safety pin. So what's our next boating adventure, honey?
Fishing.
It's called Boating Adventure to My Bed.
How long will it be until you get back on the boat again?
In 2 days. I gotta go to work tomorrow, and then I'm coming back to give the boat a nice cleaning with soap and more fresh water. Get all the salt off of it. I gave it a quick rinse today, but it needs more.
Better yet, how long until you go take the boat for a spin?
Oh, next weekend off. We're going to the sandbar.
Yay!
I'd be happy if we don't see the boat for another month. I've had enough of the boat. How about you guys? Ready to go back out on the boat again?
Depends on where we go.
Yeah?
Go to the Keys?
If we go to Key West, sure.
That's even further.
But it's nicer.
What about you, Benicio? You ready to go back on the boat?
Or Island Morada. I'm ready to go to the boat whenever. I even wish I can stay there longer. I don't really care if you stay in the boat for like a year. So I want to go there again.
Okay. Honey, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Just being on the boat, really. I like being on the boat, and it was nice actually going somewhere and enjoying our trip to the Key West. And in that case was our choice to go to Isla Morada, feed the fish, have some lunch.
Lunch was awesome.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Take some pictures, saw some iguanas.
Seven
Key West, we're coming back for you, but to actually go on a vacation, not to run away from a hurricane.
What was the worst part of the boating adventure?
Putting everything away. Putting everything away right now
in the back.
into the truck. Packing it all back into the truck, that's the worst part.
Carmela, what was your favorite part and your least favorite part?
My favorite part was when we went to Island Morada and we fed
jacks. And my least favorite part was, I think, showers and conserving water.
Yeah, conserving water really stinks because you just have to turn the faucet on to like a dribble to wash the dishes. And same thing for a shower. You wet the sponge and you wash yourself with the wet sponge instead of wetting yourself first. It's just, everything is just trying to conserve so that you could stretch it out as long as you could use it. That was annoying. Benicio, favorite and least favorite?
Favorite? So my favorite part was when we crossed the ocean 2 times. We went to feed the tarpon. We saw a ton of jellyfish. My least favorite is, I don't know.
Cold shower? Back in the boat?
It wasn't really cold. Actually, no. There's nothing bad about the trip. I loved it.
Good.
I want to do it again.
How would you prepare for this trip different next time? What would you do differently?
The first thing I would do is get a bigger boat.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
That is not permission, by the way.
I take that as permission for a bigger boat. You heard it. It's on record.
No, it's not.
And if it's on YouTube, ha!
No, it's not permission. Yet. One step at a time.
Why do you think you need a bigger boat?
More water. That was frustrating. Bigger refrigerator. So underneath the seat is like an insulated area that can be used as an ice box. And the bench there where we usually sit, underneath that. And we fill it up with ice all the way to the top. And we put water bottles that are frozen in with it. And it doesn't really even last a day, and it's all water. The ice melts. The engine's right below it. And then the bait well, we use that as a cooler as well because we have this really small refrigerator, and this is the freezer this big. It fits 1 box of hamburgers. So you can't really prepare for a long trip and bring plenty of food to eat comfortably like what you would normally want to eat. I mean, you could bring canned foods and, you know, snacks and stuff like that, but for staying more than a couple days, the refrigerator and the ice chest or freezer is not sufficient. And the water tanks, definitely, we don't have enough water to take care of the dogs and wash things down and do dishes. Those are my chief complaints. And then underneath that is the bed. The bed. The cushions, they're separated, so they have these cracks, and you could feel it. It's very uncomfortable.
On the bunk beds, they have this
And it's
piece
hard.
of plywood in the middle, and since I'm heavy, I have to sit in the middle of the bed, so my butt is in the middle, so it's very uncomfortable.
Yes, those are very good points.
That's what I
Because
am.
we're not hardcore fishermen, and we like to just camp out a lot and actually cruise and enjoy the boat itself. We like the space. So because of that, I think a bigger boat is in order. Now the question is what kind of bigger boat? But that's a whole nother topic. The Albemarle is a tank, so I mean it eats up the seas like nothing. So it's a very comfortable ride, and it doesn't bang or jolt you, and it rides well. I think that the next size up on the Albemarle is nice, but the price is about almost 3 times as what I have now. Even better would be, in my opinion, would be a catamaran.
It'll take longer to get places.
I think that would be ideal, although there is no fast and slow mode. It's only slow mode.
There's no escaping hurricanes a day before they come.
Yeah, there's no escaping hurricanes before they come. That's right. Yeah. At least, you know, when you can get up on plane and you can run, 25, 30 miles an hour, you can escape a hurricane, no problem. So having a catamaran sailboat would require a little bit more planning, or just more we're traveling like an overnight. We like chilling and relaxing and enjoying the scenery and snorkeling and swimming and cruising and going to places, but so because of that, our Albemarle 32 that we have is not quite what we want to do. I bought it mainly because it's mainly based on ride, and that's been a very important feature that I require in boats.
And it met expectations.
And it has met his expectations, but we have kind of grown out of what we like to do in boating. It's never really been fishing related. More, we do more sandbar, going to restaurants and cruising and camping. Well, anyhow, those are my thoughts.
Is that what you got to say about that?
That's what I got to say about that. Until then, we make do with what we got.
Actually, no, we're starting to plan for it. We're getting rid of stuff and saving up. So we're getting ready for it. Is there anything else we're doing to prepare for upgrading our boat? It's for sale.
It's been for sale. It's been for sale for a long time.
What do you think?
I want a catamaran and my own room.
How about going fast? That's gonna go bye-bye.
Yeah. I want like
That's the
That'd
problem.
be a bonus to getting the catamaran. Separate rooms. I don't have to put the bunks up every day, make the beds every day, put all the bedding away every day.
But these trips would take a lot longer.
But the point of the catamaran is to take bigger, longer trips. Alright, almost home. Can't wait to get there. But we're not done. When we get home, we gotta unload all the stuff in the back of the truck. We need to unload all the bags. We need to take the shutters down. We cannot relax just yet.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Better.
Thanks for
I dare you.
watching.
Until next time, make sure you boat safe and have fun. See ya. So, we made it to Pina Island.